Okay, howdy. What is going on? Okay, howdy. We're back, and I am going to be refactoring my code, Logicsim, to use. I'm going to be refactoring it to use VI-like commands instead of keypress-based commands, so that way we can type out a string instead of, you know, just one key at a time and to redraw the entire screen. So let me look to see where we are. I think what I had just done, and I don't have this in stream, but I think what I had just done is I had just added an X and Y. So, right, I want to do insert device and connection. So right now, let me show you what I have. So right now, what's going to happen is what's going to happen is the main screen will have drawing, and then the command line. And while we're at it, case, I'll do, we will do that. What is going on? It says on line 721, yo, wait, what do you mean you have to take about your keyboard? You don't have keycaps. You're using just the switches. Cool. That's good enough for me. I don't have the update command, update screen function, but that's fine. Oh my god, my office is a complete wreck. I mean, a complete wreck. Yeah, it's hard to type. Yeah, man, it's hard to type. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what's going on. Anyway, so basically, I don't have the Raspberry Pi, the Alta Arduino up. It's in pieces on my floor. In fact, this stream I might actually put it back together. Um, it should be fairly simple to put it back together, but yeah, whatever. Because that's the only thing I can really test this program on. Anyway, so you'll have the drawing, you'll have the screen, but then at the bottom you'll have a colon, and then you type in your your command string. And what I have right now is you can type in M to switch mode, and then you can type in something like S to select which device you want, and then when you type in S, let me just select entity. Yes. So, and then what you do is you type in your your device number you want to select. Say you want to select device 20, so I'm selecting device 20. Then I want to edit that device, so I type in E, and then I want to edit that device's value, and I set to 1, just for high, right? And then I want to edit again. Okay, and then that way, I want to edit, after select, I want to edit its type and say I want to change it to, XOR. So I'm going to type in X. Do I have... increment to next charge is device type. I don't have the type fixed yet. Let me add that in too. Anyway, you'll edit. You can type in X or whatever for its device type. Then I want to edit it again. I hit value, and then I want to hit 1. I'm going to make that type high. Then I want to edit. I hit X to change its X position. Then after 20, by the way, it's going to be a colon. And then I want to change its X position to 69. And then I want to edit its Y position and change that to 420. And I hit colon. Actually, what I should be able to do is I should be able to have this in such a way where I can just not use the colon to end a command. But, I should be able to keep going and say, is the next character a ASCII decimal, or is it a new line, or a letter or something. But anyway, you would type out this command, and what it would do is it would select mode to right, yeah. Right. So the first would mode device select 20 colon to end the number, but that will be removed later. Edit type, change it to XOR, edit value, change it to 1, edit X position 69 colon, edit Y position 420. You do all that, then you hit enter, and then the whole screen will redraw instead of you having to hit each key and then waiting for the stupid thing to go through. So there'll be a bit more of a learning curve to this program, but I don't really care because I'm the one using it, and I can always just add a help menu. So let's go up to what was wrong here. Something was wrong. Right here. Type. So let's increment. So we have to increment the pointer to the device type. I have to check on my keycaps. Oh, are you like boiling them or something? Are they in vinegar or rubbing alcohol? So basically, I increment the pointer, which the pointer is okay. Amanda, if you're watching this. So basically what happens is down here, down here where it says scanf, you take in your buffer. So basically what's going to happen is at scanf, you will see this and a blinking cursor right after it. Then this is where you type in your stuff. And then this entire thing you typed in will be put into the variable combuff, or at least the variable combuff will point to that. So you go to parse your buffer, which you pass in your devices and your connections, and then in your terminal to print to, and your com buffer, and then you go all the way up here, and then while you're not at the end of the line, you parse through it. Cool. Let me do a char update screen. Term devices and then I can just copy and paste that. Then if I go to my main, let me just bookmark this line. What the hell? I will only have a shift and spacebar. Desp, what are you doing for your keys? Are you soaking them in like rubbing alcohol in a pot? Basically, we're just going to draw vinegar. Gotcha. I'm going to draw the devices. We are going to, you know what? I'm just going to copy and paste this because I just do not care enough right now to deal with changing it. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Cool. We're doing that. We're just doing that. So update screen will now. Update screen will now just draw the screen, and as far as I can tell, it will work. I mean, you gotta get rid of all these things, man. But I don't think. Wait, what? Where's print dev? Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, so Desp, yeah, nerd, basically. Yeah, I basically parse buff will just run through your buffer and then just do stuff based upon that. I think I have everything good. What's going on? It's 7:42, of course. Okay. Looks good. Insky, yo, Insky, what's good, bro? Where have you been? We thought you died. I thought you died. You haven't been on the Discord in a hot minute. What's going on? I've been great, man. You can't see it. My office is a complete mess. But I have the new Altair. I'm gonna show you guys. Ready? I'm gonna show you. I'm so stoked for this. Look at this. This is the new Altair. The Altair Duino Pro. Full size. With full rear panel I/O. And you can't see it because I have it closed, but there's a card in here. There's actually the S100 expansion bus inside, and I have a port 255 card on there. So that's pretty awesome. I'll be moving my Altair Duino stuff to that once I get my office cleaned up. I'll have it like under my desk, and I'll use that as my new Altair. Yeah, Altair Pro, 8800, yep. And the Altair Pro will this one. I'm trying to get the terminal. So I'm using Jeff's terminal for this, but it uses a PIC chip. My library, right? The thing I wrote this thing for it. You've been super busy. Yeah, I understand. Sorry, bro. Basically, the library I wrote for it is on one version of the terminal, but there's a patch for the terminal that will let you draw black instead of just draw green or draw white. So you can redraw the same shape as black and erase it, and then draw it again elsewhere as white. So then you don't have to erase the entire screen. And in order to patch it, you need a PicKit programmer, which I got, but I don't know if this one's bad or what, because I can't program the goddamn chip. And a PicKit 4 is like $160. So I just can't deal. Work, school, eating up all my time. It's actually just getting back into embedded. Good idea for a mouse. Yo, that'd be sick. Yeah, Insky, I thought you ghosted me. I thought we had something. Well, I'm glad to see that it wasn't all vain. No, I totally understand about things taking up your time. Anyway, I want to get that patch, that Jeff terminal thing patched. It's just an absolute nightmare to do so. I think I'll look on eBay for a cheaper PicKit 3 or something. Like I needed a factory PicKit 3. I know I have someone to clean up my office, and I actually looked through my stuff and might actually find it. I have one given to me by an old coworker. But anyway, I have a new terminal coming called the Fab GL, and I'll put it in the Altair Duino Pro. It does keyboard, mouse. Yeah, you can have a mouse with it. Sprites. I think it does bitmaps, so you can put pictures on it, and I think it also has networking. So you can do CPM net on it, and you can have like network CPM and have a BBS system on it. So you can do like internet browsing or internet chatting on your Altair, just like the old days. Yeah, no, my office looks absolutely wild, but the floor is a goddamn nightmare. When I clean it, Friday or Saturday, like it's going to be cleaned. like actually cleaned, so then I can prepare for this year of projects. Anyway, Insky. So what I'm doing is I am refactoring Logicsim to a VI command based thing. So you just type in an entire string of commands and hit enter, so it redraws once instead of all again all at once. Anyway, where was I? Right, I was recompiling, or I was looking through to make sure everything is good in the hood. Yeah, Insky, we did cool stuff like calculator programming. We did a whole thing on Game Boy Advance programming. I made a Game Boy Advance game from scratch in like 4 hours in C. Yo, Des, what's going on? What's going on tomorrow? I know you told me. Update scene? It's really, how is that undefined? Oh, it's because, no, it's not. Oh, that's why I had it spelled wrong. Game Boy game gotta be sick. Actually, let me show you. Here, this is the Game Boy game. I made Breakout, and the gimmick was if there was a bug in the code and it wasn't game breaking, keep it in there, which is why the box is too big, it's on the wrong side, and there's weird trailing issues with the ball bouncing. But yeah, that's what it was. It's pretty sick. Absolutely loved it. It was a really fun project. And it has shaders. No. Insky, I don't think you understand. There's no shaders. This is bit manipulation on a memory mapped screen, which is like the way you do not do a Game Boy Advance game at all. You use the sprite map and that fancy shit. But no, this is like a memory mapped. I'm changing the bytes in the memory for the screen. There's no shaders. This is all purely a while loop in C. That's been A24 meeting the film company. Desp, I'm calling fucking cap on you being an A24 film. Oh yeah. Exactly. Insky, yeah. Bad shaders. But no, Desp, you are full of shit, dog. I want to see proof. Pixar didn't happen. Are you so dead ass, bro? I want to see a copy of your contract. I want your producer's number and his social security card. Yo, Gregory, why is there train quad on this box? Is the shader offset bug? Oh, Gregory, Chipanov, that wasn't an actual like shader like OpenGL game. That was a straight up Game Boy Advanced game. I can show you the code, I think. Here, let me try to show you the code. I just had a couple other projects, so let me find it. This is the actual Game Boy code. Yeah, send pics. You play it on a Game Boy Advance GBA, and it is the world's trashiest breakout game that I wrote. And it just looks that way because it's buggy as hell. And yes, if I go back in and I can fix the bugs, it's breakout. You can make it really easy and really nice. But the joke was, um, if it wasn't a game breaking bug, keep it in. Assembly code? Yeah, so the assembly code actually, Gregory, um, is specifically for a fast memory copy, because if you do memcopy or memset in C, the C standard libraries is absolutely garbage for embedded systems. So you kind of want to use whatever fast copy your chip has, and the Game Boy Advance has an ARM chip in it, and that ARM chip specifically has um, a software interrupt routine at hex 0C, at hex 0C, that when you give these parameters into these 3 registers, it will copy the memory really fast on, like, I think the full 16-bit data bus, and it works really well. It was just sort of an exercise on programming an embedded system with almost no knowledge. Anyway, we are doing my binary is getting up to like 15 kilobytes now. It's fine. It's all for a good cause. It's all for a good cause. Okay, now I'm going to add in the insert, so I can insert a device and insert a connection. Cool. Memcopy gives me an idea for Android. Maybe I'm writing some memcopy VBO code for my 2D scroller, but it's nice to know there's such thing, as you explained. Exactly. Yeah. I would 100% agree with you. Go look at your chip. There's probably something in either Android OS or the kernel. Something will help you out. Oh, that's was correct. So Gregory, basically what Despot's going on about is the Game Boy Advance screen is 16-bit. So when you write a byte to it, it doesn't actually write a byte. You have to write a short. You have to write the 16-bit number to the screen to get 1 pixel. But it's not 16-bit. It's actually 15-bit. The most significant bit is ignored. So the color is actually 555 RGB. So I had, black and white, blue, red, cyan, whatever, right? And I wanted to do pink. And then, like, I forget, what was it? I did pink, but I wanted to do like some other colors, right? Yeah. So, okay, this is what I did. I wanted to do brown. Went for the Juno screen before, and drew a circle. Nice. Yeah, and the circle routines are rough. Basically, I wanted to write brown, so I guessed it, maybe red would be 15, green would be 10, and blue would be 12. Turns out that was actually gray, and because it wasn't a game-breaking bug, I had to keep that in there. So then I made a new define gray, because that's what this color ended up being. And I tried to make gray brown. How about 31, 23, 26? No, that wasn't it. So basically, or was it? So pink, what is it? Pink is brown, brown is gray, and now gray is pink. But because it was not a game-breaking bug, I had to keep them all in. And here's a lookup table. So yeah, I think it was pretty awesome. Okay, let me go to the insert. Here we go. Naturally, yeah. It was so slow, and I had to move 1 or 2 bytes at a time because the controller chip Arduino hertz was so low. Yeah, exactly. There are ways. No. What do you mean the controller chip or Arduino was so slow? Even drawing... If you're sending information from Arduino to the Android. Yeah, bugs are really nice. Yeah, there is actually a GitHub for this. Check your. Are you sending commands from an Arduino to your Android over serial? Because if you're doing that, the serial speed might be stupid slow. And I've run Arduinos, well, maybe not Arduino Uno, but STM32 chips I've run at like 2 megabaud. And I've actually done video over serial 2 megabaud. It was very small, like, 100 by 100 pixels, but it was still like live video over serial, and it worked fine, uncompressed. Anyway. No, Arduino to Android. It was one of those kit screens off Banggood. Oh. You can set your serial speed to whatever you want. Banana keycaps your entire time. It's pretty funny. Gregory, can you explain to me what your setup is exactly? If you didn't know, I mean, I'm extremely experienced with Arduino myself. My mom threw that project out. I believe, for having lots of projects. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. My parents gave me an Arduino Uno kit for my 16th birthday. I still have it somewhere. I still have that Arduino. Let me... I have absolutely no idea if this is going to work. I have connections with too much shit. Mood. Deadass about the A24 stuff. Desp, who are you? A24, I thought you said you're on the East Coast. What are you doing? Is there an A24 studio on the East Coast? Gregory, I was something with a 2.8-inch TFT LCD Shield touch display, screen module, Greek, Jesus Christ, dog, for Arduino. Okay, it wasn't Android. Products that work with official, Arduino boards off Banggood, then you download the library with the IDE, basically to draw fast on the screens. You have to subdata draw. Okay, yeah, you're an EST. Okay, I thought this was Android. Gregory, you go 3 p.m. I see. Gregory, let me try pulling up that screen here. What is this? This is 2.8 inch TFT LCD Shield Touch Display Screen Module Geek Create Arduino. Gregory, is it one of these? I got an Android to run on the Pi 4 and then use a laptop screen controller to run a Dell. Okay, yes, I gotcha. But yeah, Gregory, is this kind of the Greek? Is this the one you got? Really shitty screens. There's some videos on the types of people getting doomed to run on them. About 30 FPS, but hella waste of time. Yeah, mood. Probably is. 2 gigabyte micro SD TF card. I am curious about what the display driver is. This looks like the right chip. Yeah, this is the same one. Let me... Oh, I have this. Yeah. No. Gregory, I have this exact one. I'm looking around. I don't know where it is right now. This is a pretty dope one. Catches the cheaper ones that have sex display controller. Yeah. This one doesn't look to have a great display controller. I'm just trying to find... I'm just trying to find the library for it. Control IC, here we go. IL19341. I think this control IC. Yeah, no, I gotcha, Gregory. Okay. I think this driver is also the same exact driver that is on the TI Inspire calculators. Like actually. It's a very popular one. Basically what I want to do I want to see if there's a way, if it has any fast drawing. So it has 3 and 4 line SPI, but it also has 8-bit, 9-bit, and 16-bit, 18-bit parallel. If you look at your display, you'll see a bunch of resistors on the back. They're probably soldered to it, so the functionality is soldered, so it is a SPI screen. Here we go. Here's a it's one of the hoard printers and recycle the little screens, touch screens. Most of them, most of them are being thrown away. Exactly. Okay, so this is the command list. So this is like if you send a byte, the command byte to it over SPI, will be the command. So software reset, read display status, read display pixel format, enter sleep mode, sleep out, partial mode with Raspberry Pi 0. It'll be more possible because megahertz band. Gregory, have you heard of the? I know my screen's being all screwed up. Gregory, have you heard of the Raspberry Pi 02? It is a quad-core chip. I want to say at like 1.4 gigahertz. I think it's a Pi 3 chip on board. It's a Pi 3 chip on a Raspberry Pi 0 form factor. I've used them before. They're amazing. I've used them for work. Gamma set, memory read, memory write. Write control, read, backlight control. No, that's unfortunate. It looks like, there is no hardware on board to help you draw circles or even lines or anything. That's a pain. Oh well. Developing mostly Android and compiled LLVM on my garage computer. I want a garage computer. My garage computer is going to be you can't see it, but I'm going to have a Pi 400 in the garage on like a fold out tray. So I can, mostly just so I can have it up so I can look at car schematics. So I don't have to keep coming into the house to look at the schematics. It recently released source code for Red Alert in generals and not really just AI and optimize the code just in my head. Gregory, what is your language of choice? C++, that sounds just like me, although I hate C++ because objects are trash. However, well, I do C++ programming style. I do object-oriented C code now. So essentially. I know some ASM for scripting command database MySQL. Oh my god, you goddamn SQL people, you're so full of yourselves. Lol. You have to deal with C++ anyway. Yeah, mood. What kind of assembly? Do you do just like x86 or ARM or something? Ah. I learned in college originally x86 using the N21H API it calls for BIOS. Yep. Mood. So, just so you know, sweet, it built. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, but it built. Gregory, just so you know, like I'm working on the Altair 8800 on a simulator right now, but basically this is DOS, but DOS. So I'm using CPM. And CPM, DOS was made from CPM. There's a whole lawsuit that never got really resolved. So instead of int21, I'm using call5, and it's essentially the same thing. In fact, the values are essentially the same. 1 for printing a character, 9 for grabbing a string, or 9 for printing a string, 10 for reading a string. It's the same exact stuff you will see with the int21 API. It's just a generation older. I'm trying to learn OpenSLES. Now CAPI a lot like OpenGL. Ooh, that's interesting. ARM is, I did OpenGL for a bit for work. I have a bunch of videos on that on my channel, for the Raspberry Pi specifically. ARM assembly would really help me right now. I'm setting up Android Play Store billing, and I got my 2D scroller running mostly in the shader. That's pretty hardcore, dog. Would you like an OpenGL shader? You know what, guys? You know what? I'm going to reassemble the Altair. I'm going to try to reassemble the Altair, and I want to test this code and see if it even works. Yeah, assembly gets pretty straightforward after getting it. Yeah, it really does. And also, instead of x86 assembly, this is 8080 assembly. So I don't have AX, BX, CX, DX, but I have A, B, C, D, E, F, HL. The mnemonics are technically supposed to work, but you know. You know what? I could reassemble. I'm gonna run this on the big boy. I'm gonna run this on the Altair Duino Pro. 16-bit. I'm getting exclusion of E by exclusion E. No. This is no. It's E. This is a 8-bit. Yeah, it's 8-bit chip. One moment. Okay. I'm gonna use the leftover keycap. Let me try adding. Hold on. What? Where is it? Hang on, I'm trying to enable my other camera here. There we go. There we go. I had a keyboard with no keycaps, and I couldn't get the right size on my 3D printer. Oh my god. I have a 3D printer up here, and I haven't gotten that working in a bit. One moment. Okay. My projects that I really dream about getting to work is a USB emulated keyboard, a Raspberry Pi Zero, and Raspberry Pi Zero CNC stylus machine, both for controlling an Android device physically or by keyboard emulation. You know what? One moment. Gregory, let me link you to a video by a coworker of mine. Old coworker of mine. Let me look. I have a Mac Pro, probably needs a battery, still have possibly projects, but yeah, man, it'd be really interesting if you get that on the Play Store. Here. Okay, so here's two videos. There's one. And here's the other. His code is on GitHub. I can't guarantee you that's going to be the ones that you want, but maybe it'll point you in the right direction. You know what? One second. I just used a Pico here instead of a 0 because the emulated device, because it will save me time and I can control the Pico off the 0 anyway. Thanks for the days. Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, right. I'm sorry. You said the 0. Sorry, my bad. The 0 does do USB host. But yeah, if you need to do USB host, then do something else, essentially. My God. Oh my God. My God. Watching me struggle. Like 10 minutes. Just plug. Oh my God. Okay. Jesus. Oh. Finally. Here. Okay. Lamb kernel for 0 to do host has given me so much time wasted. Yeah. I need to recompile kernels. That's a pain. Okay. Let's do this. Where's my, there it is. Oh. Cool. We're good. Okay, now let us okay, we're in. Okay, we got all my stuff. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see if this even works. We're transferring it over, we're transferring the build, and we should see something drop on the screen. I'm really worried. I'm super worried. What? What's going on? G-term. T2Y base. T2Y base should be 16. 16 should not be this port. $16 should be the main port. 18 should be the... What? Well, let's... What? One moment. Okay, let's try that. Hit R to redraw it. Yo. Okay, let's try adding a device. Or sorry, let's try everything is wrong. Everything is right, but everything is wrong. We're actually super close to getting this to work, I think. We're actually super close to getting this to work. Let me try changing that signal to... Or let's try moving that signal around. So I'm going to type in edit x 100, edit y 100, redraw. I just redrew it. One moment. Edit y 100. Okay, I don't know why edit y is not working. Let's look. Okay, why is this not working? Update screen. Insert device. What's going on? What's going on? Why is Y not working? Wait, what? What's not? Why is this not working? Let's try closing, rerunning, and moving Y first. Let's try just adding a break in here. Okay. So if cool. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stop it. Let's stop it. I got the serial cards. I think I'm going to try changing the speed of the USB programming port to 9600. Okay, let me try changing the speed here. File, sorry, it's transfer X modem, send. Right. Hang on. This is wrong. One moment. Stop. else. Another one. I'm gonna configure the serial card. We're going to do 4 to the USB programming port. I'm going to serial USB programming port. Save as configuration 5. Okay. Now, what are you refactoring? One thing. So, yay, it's sending. Artem, so I'm refactoring a program called Logicsim. You can't see because of the video feed up there. But Logicsim is a logic gate simulator that I've written in C for the Altair 8800, which was an old computer, 40 years old, and it used the Intel 8080 chip. It's 2 megahertz chip for 64 kilobytes of RAM, and I'm trying to I made a graphical logic gate simulator for it, but I want to make it nice. I want to refactor it so that you can use a Vim style command thing instead of hitting a key, waiting for the entire screen to draw, because the terminal in this thing can't erase right now. There's no I don't have the patch on it to erase, so it has to clear the screen and redraw everything. So if you move a device like a logic gate, then you have to clear everything and redraw it. So I want you to be able to basically build an entire circuit with one command, hit enter, and then have it redraw. Okay. Okay, let's try moving Y first. Edit Y 100. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Edit type can. Type and type X. Edit type X. Edit. This is so broken. Okay, let's work out. Let's work out. Displaying useful stuff. I'll clear the terminal. But then I want to print devices. If I go to print dev, Okay. Okay. Let me look again. Let me move down just to make sure. Okay. You know why it's not working? It wasn't working because I didn't do the capital R to redraw the screen. As you can see, that isn't working out really nice. Oh man. Okay. Okay, let's figure this out one by one. Okay. Let me okay. Then let me send it on over. Sending it on over. This computer will eventually sit under my desk, so I don't have it on there. Okay, now let's test it out. Okay, let's move it over Y and then see. Edit. Y. 100. Render. Doesn't work. Let's try moving on the X. Edit. X. 100. Render. It doesn't work. Which? What? Why is this not working? Does return and break do the same thing? This thing keeps shutting off because of all the static in the room. Okay. Your desk is still there. Insky is still there. Georgie, you still there? Georgie? I can't read. Desk is still there. Nice. So let's go see if it works. Stupid static dude. Okay. Let's try printer. Cadet X100 render. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try loading this again. Edit X100 render. Okay, something's going on. What's it going on? T Let's try switching mode. Mode is still device. Mode is still device. Is it scanf that's not working right? Scanf, mem set buff 0 size of buff. Okay, C equals get term. As an I++ break. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hang on, what? No, okay, it goes down here. put jar term. Buff I++ equals C. Buff I equals 0. J is not equal to J++. I'm so lost. I'm so lost, guys. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to sleep on this one, and I will get back to it. Something is just not adding up right, because basically what's happening is I'm hitting enter, and the buffer just I don't know what's going on. The buffer's not being read or what, but nothing's being changed. Like no value is being changed, and if it is being changed, it's the wrong one. I'm so lost. I'll have to work on this. Damn, I was so hoping that this would work. Just work right then and there. I headed to bed too. Yeah, you should. You got a big day tomorrow, bro. Sweet. Well, I will sleep on it, and I will get back to it later. Good night, guys. Really good stream.